Hey guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting, coming to you today with the next session in the Alpha Wolf Personal Development and Expansion series. And this episode today, or this session today, is going to be looking at this sort of revelation I had over the weekend on 5 key lessons, that I've found creating my own dream life. And it's very important to understand this. Like, there is no secret to it. Do you sort of get it? You already know what we're about to go through. But basically, it's about being able to understand and internalize this in a way that allows you to create the reality that you want to experience in this life. So, we'll start by sort of prefacing, what is a dream life? Do you sort of get it? Like, it's nothing in particular. It's just how I want to experience life. Do you sort of get it? A dream life isn't this chandelier, dream. It's how do I want to experience and exist in life and throughout my life, and sort of how do I embody this and understand this and get peace from this? How do I create inner stability or inner security where when I understand what it is I want in life and I go after what I want in life, that I feel secure in my life? Do you sort of get it? Like, if I pursue what I want in life, there is no reason I should ever feel insecure within myself. Do you sort of get it? Like, breaking the ego, the one that feels insecurity, the one that compares, the one that holds fear, like, let go to that. Do you sort of get it? Let go to the need for fear because it's your fucking dream life. Do you sort of get it? Like, you can live your dream life in fear of everything if you choose to, or you can live it outside of fear, where fear isn't a part of reality. Like, which one do you want to choose? Do you want to choose to live in fear of your dream life for the rest of your life, feeling insecure about what you want and desire in life? Or do you want to feel secure within yourself that you know what your dream life is? Do you want me to give you the secret? Everyone already fucking knows what their dream life is. Do you sort of get it? You already know. You just spend all of your time creating illusions and telling yourself why it's not a reality or why it can't be reality. So we realize living our dream lives, creating our dream lives, is an internal state, not an external state. Do you sort of get it? The external is a mirror reflection of the internal. Should I find success within myself? Well, then aren't I going to, if I embody success within myself, am I not going to be more successful in the external environment? Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this. That should I choose to live and exist as my dream person, as the person who I personally dream of becoming, should I embody and become that person? Like, what could I ever need external to myself to create this, like what I'm seeking? Do you sort of get it? Like, if I am the person in life who I always dreamed of being, there is nothing external to me that could ever fulfill me more than my internal. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this. That everything I seek in life, if I'm seeking love, it's for the feeling that I get when I think that I'm in love. Do you sort of get it? Like, should I choose to realize that I am in love with myself, that I am in love with life? Do I not get to feel that I am in love in life? Do you sort of get it? Do I not get to feel that I am loved? Do you get it? Very important to understand this. I am not seeking validation external to me. I'm seeking validation internal to me. Should I love all of life and I am a part of life, i.e., I love myself, there is no external validation that is going to alter or shift how I feel about myself. Do you sort of get it? I don't need proof in the environment that I'm loved to feel loved. Like I love me. Do you sort of get it? Like when we understand self-validation and we understand that valuing self and who I am, my thoughts, my feelings, my beliefs, my experiences, what I want in this life, like I cease to need external validation from others because others don't want what I want. Do you sort of get it? So I don't need agreement from others that what I want to pursue in life is valuable. Should I choose to believe that it's valuable? It is valuable. Should other people choose that it is not valuable? I don't get it. Do you sort of get it? Like, I don't see what they see. I see what I see. I'm not trying to convince myself what I see is what they see. I'm not trying to convince them what I see is what they see. I see what I see. I move how I move. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this because it's in the understanding of self-validation, of this idea that, like in life, okay, like you are the one who controls the fucking rule book. You're the one writing the rule book. Do you want to write the rules against yourself? Or do you want to write it so that the rules bend to your will? Do you sort of get it? So, like, we're not saying that, like, in love, you know, I can just go and cheat on whoever I want and blah, 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 and be a jerk off. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, I can act that way if I want and create rules like that. But it's sort of like the rules have to be authentic to you and they have to be based out of what you value, your karma. Karma is simply your sort of internal moral code to what you personally feel as being right for you and what you personally feel as being wrong for you, i.e., I feel lying and cheating is wrong. When I try to lie and cheat, things don't go good for me and I don't enjoy who I am. So I don't do it. Living within your karma is just understanding if I don't like fucking lying and cheating, I don't lie and cheat. There's no fucking mystery to life. Like, I don't have to, like, I'm never compromised or I don't ever have to fear being compromised from lying and cheating. Do you sort of get it? Like, I don't lie and cheat. It's just that simple. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to fear what if someone did, if someone put a fucking gun to my head, I would pull the trigger for them. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, I'm not going against my karma, what I believe to be right and wrong. You put a gun to my head and try and force me to, I will fucking pull that trigger for you, and you will shit your pants in fear. Do you sort of get it? I don't care if I die. Very important to understand this because it is only in understanding who am I at the core do I find out who am I in this life? What is the meaning of my life? Do you understand? But I don't get to do that creating illusions that I'm able to bend against what I think is being right and be a righteous person. Do you sort of get it? To be a righteous person within oneself, I have to be basically like rigid in who I am. I don't bend or break to other people. I don't bend to their will. Do you sort of get it? So we understand like this is your dream life. So no one else like it's not anyone else's dream life. So it's important to value what means something to you in life. Like you are the one determining. If you say love is the meaning of your life, it's the meaning of your life. If you say revenge is the meaning of your life, it's the fucking meaning of your life. Do you sort of get it? Whatever you choose to believe is your meaning to life becomes your meaning to life. That's how interchangeable it is. It's not something given to you, it's something you determine for you. Like, do you sort of get it? And you already know. Most people know who they are when they're a child. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this because a lot of us seem to think that we have to spend our life trying to find ourselves. It's sort of like you were born complete, you've always been complete. What are you searching for? Do you sort of get it? Because of society, because of others. Others hide aspects of ourselves from us so that we may think that we're incomplete like them. It's all an illusion. Do you sort of get it? People try to make us feel insecure and incomplete so that we're searching with them. Do you sort of get it? They drag us down, they tear us down so that we may show them the way out. So just realize, should you choose to believe you're incomplete in life, you are free to fucking believe you're incomplete in life. Should you choose to believe since the day I've been born, I am complete, I have always been complete. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. Because there is no right or wrong answer. Whichever you choose becomes the right answer for you. If you want your life to suck and be difficult and things to be an immense challenge for you, you are free to do that. If you want to choose to believe that all of your healing has already happened and you are just finding your true, authentic expression, you are free to do that. Do you sort of get it? I can pretend like I have a broken arm, or I can pretend like my arm is fine. It doesn't really matter. Both ways are pretending because reality doesn't exist how you understand or comprehend it to exist. So, understanding this, we're talking about quantum mechanics. Do you sort of get it? Like we're talking about the aspects and dimensions of life that have no meaning on us in life that we do not even understand or comprehend it. Do you sort of get it? Like this is the important thing to realize is that I don't need to know something to do it, to fix it, to whatever. Whatever I want in life, should I just move towards it without the need to think about it, without the need to plan, and I just fucking do, I already know how to get it. The journey is me discovering how to get it. Do you sort of get it? Like, if you want to create steps of thinking and planning and strategizing and logic and all of that, that's cool. I'm going to keep walking the path. Do you sort of get it? Because I don't need to stop walking the path until I've read about every fucking tree on the journey. Do you know what I mean? It's irrelevant. So a lot of us think I have to heal before I can feel happy. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to achieve material success before I can feel successful. I have to, find the love of my life before I can fall in love with my life. Do you sort of get it? Like whoever whoever is determining the rules sets the fucking rules. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this. It's your dream life. Do you want it to be an impossible feat for you to ever reach your dream life where you never feel good enough, where you always feel incomplete? Or do you want to feel complete in every action you take within your dream life? Very important to get this. If you can understand this, you have already achieved everything that you want. Any time you think of what you want, you have achieved it. And it existing in the material world is an expression of you. It is you expressing yourself, creating it. I.e., if I think about a sandwich I want and then I go and make that sandwich, I have now manifested it into reality. Do you sort of get it? I don't want and wish and pray for a sandwich. Like, I see what I want and then I move towards it. There is no separation, like, there's no steps in between. That's the fucking illusion. Everyone's out there creating all these steps in between that you got to do this, you got to do that, all of this because it's a fucking product that they want to sell you. Do you sort of get it? Very fucking important to get this. That when people try to make life more complex or difficult than it needs to be, life is pretty fucking simple. If there's air and I can breathe, life's pretty fucking good. Do you sort of get it? Anyone that tries to make steps in between that, they're trying to sell you a fucking product. Do you sort of get it? As soon as I want to reprogram my mind, I already have achieved it. In the thought of comprehension of understanding, I have already seen the end result that I want, i.e., if I want to reprogram my subconscious thought, I already know what thought I want to go in there. I already know, I can already see what I want to achieve. Do you sort of get it? If I want to feel love in my life, I already know the feeling of love. In that moment, that is the holding of the achievement. Do you sort of get it? In the moment I think about what I want in life and I can think and feel it, like within my mind, imagine it, that is reality. Do you sort of get it? Like it is in existence. Now, should I want it to be in existence every moment of every day? I must create it. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. That I'm not wanting and wishing, I'm realizing in the moment of thought of creation, creation exists. And should I want it to exist within the physical dimension, I now must create it through expression, through physical expression, i.e., build it. Do you know what I mean? Design it, whatever it is. Very important to get this. We think of our imagination like a make-believe place where nothing exists. So we don't put any value to what we see could be, the infinite possibilities of better. In every moment, in every action, in every decision, we are shown our true desires in our mind. So what do we choose to create in our lives? I.e., if I want love and happiness in life, I'm not trying to force people to like love me and be happy around me. Do you know what I mean? Like I am it. As soon as I want love and happiness in my life, I already know what it feels like. So I can just choose to feel it. Do you sort of get it? Or I can create an illusion that I need to go out and line up all these dots to be able to have it. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this because this is the foundation of actually achieving and creating what you want in this life. That should I need to physically create expressions for everything that I want in life, and I choose to never feel good until I have created that expression. That's like saying I'm not allowed to feel happy until I finish painting the painting. Until I finish painting the painting, I have to be miserable within myself, upset at myself, negative, and all of this. Do you sort of get it? How good is the art gonna be if I'm a pissy cunt? Do you sort of get it? If I'm saying I'm not allowed to feel love in my life, I'm not allowed to feel joy, I'm not allowed to feel happiness, I'm not allowed to feel security, I'm not allowed to feel this until I have a specific person who fulfills this within me. Do you sort of get it? Who wants to be with the pissy cunt? Like, have you met these people? Do you know what I mean? Say one thing, do the complete other. Want one thing, yet always walk in the opposite direction because they're afraid to follow what they want. Very important to get this. So we understand, like, what you want in life is fucking valuable. Like, it doesn't matter if you want to fucking surf, if you want to walk, if you want to sit in the fucking shade. Like, life isn't about society. Society is an aspect of life. It is not the culmination of life. Do you sort of get it? A lot of people are involved with a lot of things that personally I think is completely and utterly meaningless. Like, take, for example, being an actor, like creating these roles and imitating. Like, don't get me wrong, movies are fun, but they are not based in reality, so to speak. Like, it's all fantasy. Do you know what I mean? We script the lines, we script this, we script that. Like, everything is fucking like so artificial. Do you sort of get it? Imagine spending your life creating artificial, fake illusions. Do you know what I mean? Like, in the existence of life, what is there in that? Do you sort of get it? Like, you're creating a false illusion of reality within reality. Like, is that experiencing reality? Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this because when we understand the separation between sort of artificial and organic or natural, we realize, should I live in artificial relationships and friendships and interactions like in fucking society where everyone pretends to be someone else because everyone's afraid if you see the real me, you'll be able to hit me. But, like, imagine that being around people where you never told them the truth because it's better to have people around you than to like have people authentically like you. So you're unable to be the authentic version of you, always altering and shaping what you want to be molded towards what the external environment wants. A very fun time, isn't it? It would feel like a very fulfilling and meaningful life. always settling on what you want in life. Should you want, let's say to go out for dinner and have steak tonight, and they want chicken. So you settle for chicken. You want to go out and you want to have seafood, and then you settle for a meat pie. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you always want something and then you're just settling for something else that isn't what you want. Very important to understand this. This is what the majority of people think reality is. Do you sort of get it? Like, if I create my life based in settling for everything that, it was kind of okay, it was all right. Do you know what I mean? I didn't mind it. Like, who wants to create a life that is based in, I don't mind it? Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this. Because for me personally, there is nothing that would bring me faster to putting a gun in my mouth and pulling the fucking trigger. Do you sort of get it? Like, that sounds worse than fucking death. I know I've been there. I've lived that fucking life. It sucks. So we understand, like, you are the master of your own life. So what you think, feel, and experience is valuable. Do you sort of get it? If I want fucking steak tonight and someone wants chicken, they can get chicken, but I'm still fucking getting steak. Do you sort of get it? Like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I'm going to get what I want in life. If it's different from what someone else wants, is it the end of the fucking world? Do you sort of get it? Very important to get, because why the fuck would I live my life settling to eat chicken if I wanted to eat steak? Do you sort of get it? Why would I settle being with someone that I just sort of enjoy? I don't mind being around. Like, why would I want to waste my time being around people I don't mind being around? Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. Those I don't mind being around are the ones who hold me down. Do you sort of get it? They're the ones that always pull me back down. Should I ever want for more than what they want? Do you sort of get it? And a fun fact about 80 to 90% of society, they don't ever want you to be higher than them. So don't ever get thoughts of being higher than them. Do you sort of get it? Why the fuck would I want to be around these people? Do you sort of get it? Like, why would I settle what I think, feel, and experience in life for other people who are just dragging me down because they don't want me to sort of like go higher, be better, improve? Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this, because when we're living our dream life, we have to let go to all those people trying to hold us down. And it's not to say that I'm better than you, I'm letting go. It's to say I'm fucking sick of sitting around doing nothing. If you want to sit around doing nothing, sweet. I don't give a fuck. But I'm going to do what I want to do. And if you got a problem with it, you got a problem with it. It's not the end of the fucking world. Do you know what I mean? But if you want to be a butt pirate and go get butt hurt over it, like, you're free to do so. I don't give a fuck. Do you sort of get it? Like, when others create resistance in our life, why the fuck would I give a fuck about cutting you out of my life? Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this, because it's when I have the confidence to fucking do what's right for me over what's right for other people that I actually fucking build my confidence. Do you sort of get it? I don't get confidence without embodying it. So if in my life all I am doing is settling and sacrificing everything that I want in life, I am never going to be able to live my dream life. Do you sort of get it? It's a physical impossibility, like someone saying that I don't have to diet to lose weight. Do you sort of get it? Like, if you want to eat McDonald's every fucking meal, every 2 hours, and you want to say, I don't need to diet, like, I don't even need to say you're a fat cunt because you already know you're a fat cunt. Do you sort of get it? Like, you can pretend like eating McDonald's every 2 hours is healthy and all of this, but I would like to see you try and sort of like catch me. Do you know what I mean? Your body is processing shit fuel that you won't be able to put out energy for a long period of time. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get when we take survival and self-defense. Do you know what I mean? If I create the illusion that I am strong and I fuel myself with low quality and low